Breaking news from NASA that's changing everything we thought we knew about landing on Mars. For decades, the thin Martian atmosphere posed what seemed like an impossible challenge, too thin for Earth-style landings, yet too thick for lunar landing techniques. But in a stunning revelation, NASA's chief engineer, Robert Manning, has just disclosed how SpaceX's Falcon 9 accidentally helped solve one of space exploration's greatest mysteries. In 2007, NASA's brightest minds believed landing humans on Mars might be impossible. The supersonic transition problem stumped even their best engineers. But everything changed in September 2013 when they witnessed something extraordinary happening during SpaceX's Falcon 9 landings. Tonight, we're taking you behind the scenes of this groundbreaking discovery that's revolutionizing our approach to Mars landings. From giant inflatable balls to the incredible sky crane, we'll reveal why these previous methods won't work for human missions and unveil the surprising solution that's been hiding in plain sight. Welcome to Elon Musk 24 Hours, where we bring you the latest breakthroughs in space exploration. Let's dive right in. At the heart of NASA's breakthrough lies a fascinating paradox of the Martian atmosphere, one that nearly derailed humanity's dreams of reaching the Red Planet. When Robert Manning first joined NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory as a young engineer in the 1980s, he never imagined that the solution to landing on Mars would come from watching commercial rockets land back on Earth. The journey to this discovery is a testament to human perseverance and the unexpected ways innovation emerges. Picture this moment, September 2013, at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Engineers gathered around their monitors, watching intently as SpaceX attempted another Falcon 9 landing. The room was tense, not because they were invested in SpaceX's success, but because they'd begun to notice something extraordinary happening during these landings, something that would change everything they thought they knew about landing on Mars. The problem had seemed insurmountable. Mars's atmosphere presents a unique challenge that no other celestial body shares. When spacecraft hurtle toward the Martian surface at a mind-bending 20,000 kilometers per hour, they enter what Manning calls the zone of impossibility. The atmosphere is too thin to rely on aerodynamic braking like we do on Earth, yet too thick to use pure rocket power like we do on the Moon. This atmospheric no-man's land had haunted engineers for decades, leading many to believe human missions to Mars might forever remain a dream. The turning point came during that fateful Falcon 9 landing attempt. As the rocket descended through Earth's upper atmosphere, Manning and his team noticed something remarkable, something that contradicted everything they believed about supersonic retropulsion. The conventional wisdom, backed by decades of theoretical studies, suggested that firing rockets while moving faster than the speed of sound would be catastrophic. The shock waves, they believed, would either tear the spacecraft apart or send it spinning out of control in a death spiral. But reality had other plans. What they witnessed that day wasn't destruction, it was poetry in motion. The Falcon 9's engines, firing directly into supersonic airflow, created what Manning now calls the shield of fire. Instead of generating chaos, the rocket exhaust formed a protective bubble around the vehicle, stabilizing it during descent. It was as if nature itself had provided a solution they'd never dared to imagine. The discovery sent shock waves through the aerospace community. Within months, NASA and SpaceX formed an unprecedented partnership, the NASA Propulsive Descent Technology Project. But this wasn't just another government contract, this was different. Engineers from both organizations worked side by side, sharing data, insights, and even failures. They equipped Falcon 9 boosters with specialized instruments that cost millions of dollars, altogether precious data during those few crucial seconds of descent. The project faced its share of skeptics. Many of our colleagues thought we were chasing a fairy tale, Manning recalls with a slight smile. They said we were seeing patterns that weren't there. But the data told a different story. Each Falcon 9 landing provided new insights, revealing that the feared shock waves actually created a stable aerodynamic environment around the descending vehicle. The breakthrough led to an even more ambitious undertaking. SpaceX's Starship program became an unexpected testing ground for Mars landing technology. Every time Starship re-enters Earth's atmosphere at altitudes between 70 and 100 kilometers, it's essentially performing a dress rehearsal for Mars. The massive vehicle, controlling its descent at hypersonic speeds with its distinctive flaps, provides data that would have taken decades to gather through traditional means. But the story doesn't end there. NASA took an unprecedented step that showcases just how valuable this data is. They modified high-altitude aircraft with advanced thermal imaging cameras specifically to track Starship's nighttime re-entries. These flights, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars each, capture crucial information about how the vehicle interacts with the atmosphere at speeds and conditions similar to Mars entry. The human element of this story cannot be understated. Manning speaks of sleepless nights spent analyzing data, of moments of doubt when the mathematics seemed to contradict what they were seeing, and of the eureka moment when it all finally made sense. It was like discovering a new law of physics, he says, except it had been there all along, hiding in plain sight. The implications extend far beyond Mars. This technology could revolutionize how we explore other worlds with thin atmospheres. Saturn's moon Titan, with its thick atmosphere and low gravity, suddenly seems more accessible. Even Venus, long considered too hostile for exploration, might be approached in new ways using these principles. The real challenge now lies in scaling up this technology for human missions. A crew spacecraft bound for Mars will need to land with pinpoint accuracy, carrying not just precious cargo but human lives. The margin for error is zero. NASA's engineers are working around the clock, using artificial intelligence and machine learning to process the vast amounts of data collected from every Falcon 9 and Starship flight. This collaboration between NASA and SpaceX represents more than just technical innovation, it's a new model for space exploration. The solution to landing on Mars wasn't found in isolation but through the combined efforts of public and private sectors. Every successful touchdown of a Falcon 9 booster, every Starship flight, adds another piece to the puzzle. The technology that will eventually land humans on Mars is being tested and refined with each launch and landing. We're not just theorizing about landing on Mars anymore, we're actively practicing it in Earth's atmosphere. Each test brings us closer to the day when humans will step onto the red planet's surface, thanks to a discovery that began with engineers watching a rocket landing and daring to question everything they thought they knew. In a poetic twist, the very forces that once seemed to make Mars landing impossible, the supersonic shock waves and thin atmosphere, have become the keys to our success. It's a reminder that in the quest for space exploration, sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come not from conquering nature but from learning to work with it in ways we never expected. As Manning looks toward the future, there's a gleam in his eye that speaks of possibilities yet unexplored. We're not just developing a landing system, he says, we're opening a gateway to Mars, and what we've learned here will inform how humanity explores the solar system for generations to come. The journey to this breakthrough reminds us that innovation often comes from unexpected places and that solutions to complex problems sometimes reveal themselves in surprising ways. The same principles that allow SpaceX to land rockets on floating platforms in the ocean will one day help us establish a human presence on Mars. It's a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and the power of collaboration in pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration. As we look to the future of Mars exploration, one thing becomes crystal clear: the impossible often becomes possible through unexpected collaborations and bold thinking. What started as a puzzling observation during SpaceX's rocket landings has evolved into a revolutionary approach that could finally open the door to human presence on Mars. This story isn't just about landing on Mars, it's about the power of innovation to transform our understanding of what's possible. From NASA's initial skepticism to their groundbreaking partnership with SpaceX, we've witnessed how sharing knowledge and resources can accelerate humanity's journey to the stars. The next chapter of this remarkable journey is still being written, with each Starship launch and every new piece of data bringing us closer to our first steps on the red planet. The technology that seemed impossible in 2007 is now being tested in our own atmosphere, proving that sometimes the best solutions are hidden in plain sight. If you're as excited about these developments in space exploration as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our Elon Musk 24-hour community. Your likes and comments help us continue bringing you the latest breakthroughs in space technology and innovation. Share this video with fellow space enthusiasts who dream of seeing humans walk on Mars. Until our next cosmic adventure, keep looking up, because the future of space exploration is being written right now, and it's more exciting than we ever imagined.